Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've called this place home?
Sure. I am a single mom. I have 4 kids. I have an adopted child that's older, 4 kids, and then I'm a guardian of a 13-year-old. So there's a lot. I collect children. But so we've lived here since my 17-year-old was like 9 months. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And so I bought it with my then husband, and then kept it after the divorce and everything. So it's been a long time. And my kids, yeah, we grew up here. All the neighbors have kind of been here a while.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's so great. What does home mean to you?
Home is where my family is. You know, my house is small, and my son, you know, he's at college. He's gone away, done a lot of stuff, and he'll invite friends back, and they come and stay. And there's not a lot of room for that, right? But he's like, it doesn't matter because it's the way it feels. Like everybody loves coming because it feels happy and it feels good. So to me, that's what it doesn't matter how big it is. Just the people you love.
Yeah, that's awesome. Could you describe to me what home felt like before the repairs were done?
So there was always stress because being a single mom, you know, and working full time, and there's only a finite amount of money and where it goes. And like I said, I have a lot of kids and it goes all the places. But so there was never enough money to like fix all the things. We would kind of do it ourselves if we could, but things that were big, like I found out, like right under here, there was like a pipe burst. And we had to shut off the water. Luckily, it didn't cause a ton of damage. But then I found out that all the pipe was bad and would break. At some point, they were like, it will break, and so you'll have to fix it. So trying to figure out how I would come up with the money for that. My roof had like 3 layers on already, and it wasn't done really well. And, you know, it was leaking. I had like roofing people coming literally every day being like, we can do it. But I couldn't, the insurance couldn't cover it because when I got divorced, they had said they would right before. Then I got divorced, and I totally forgot about it because it was like everything kind of imploded. And then they voided it. And so then now my roof was not covered at all under insurance. So even if anything happened besides a fire, nothing was covered.
How did you hear about NeighborWorks Boise and the Meridian home repair program?
So my dad, like I said, he was looking to fix everything. And so he was just searching online and seeing if there was anything that maybe would be an option for maybe some money that could help with that. And he came across your link or your site, and he called Michael and was talking to him and asked a bunch of questions, and he was super helpful and said, yeah, turn it in right away. And he even like called in and checked and see like, did you turn it in yet? Is everything fine? And kind of walked us through all the steps. My dad found online, and that was a miracle to me that we found it because I'd never heard of it before.
That's so amazing you found it. How was the process, and were the NeighborWorks Boise people easy to work with?
Yeah, it was really, like I said, Michael checked in even from the get-go when we were turning in like all our applications. He would I gave him my number so he could text me if I needed certain things turned in or if I'd forgotten something. He kept me up to date on like where we were in the application, and it was really fast actually that it happened like after I turned in the application. And then yeah, it was easy. He came over and had all the paperwork, had everything, went very smoothly. He set us up with all the contractors and was kind of like the middleman, and it was great. And everybody we worked with, the roofing people were wonderful, and everybody, plumbing, everything.
Yeah.
So it was really easy. It was really easy.
Yeah.
I thought there would be more. But,
Right.
But it was super simple.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
How did it feel watching the transformation happen and getting everything fixed?
With like the relief and excitement. It's kind of both, right?
Yeah.
I was excited to have like, the roofing people stopped coming to my door.
Yeah, right.
My kids learned to say mom's not here because I'm like, they'd be like, we can get insurance. I'm like, I assure you can.
Yeah.
So that was a relief, and just like ashamed. I was never ashamed, but like, oh, my house is old. I embarrass my kids to have their friends over, and it would be, you know, look old or something. So it helped with that.
What does this support mean to you personally?
Well, like I said, it felt too good to be true at first, right? I think any parent, it's hard to like make sure your kids have everything, but like as a single mom, there's a lot, right? And so trying to figure out how to do it all on your own and to get it can get overwhelming, right?
Why do you think organizations and programs like this are important?
I think, well, for a community, obviously like helping those in the community that need it, but also like Meridian's a great town, and we do have a lot of older neighborhoods with houses that are great but just need a little bit of extra, right? To be up to scale where they need to be or to get fixed so that families can feel safe there and happy there. And I think that building the community in this way helps families, and it helps build that community, strengthen it, and you know, people moving in and people moving, you know, I just think it builds that community up.
Yeah.
And helps, you know.
Or in one word, how would you describe this whole experience?
Well, for me, it's a miracle. I would say miracle.